Oh, hey, I'm Jack. Hi, Horace. Huh? No, 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 sorry, I don't have any. I was just saying, oh, hey, I'm doing an art lesson. Yeah, no, I haven't got any hay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, Horace. I'll speak to you later, alright? Okay. See you then, Horace. That's Horace. He lives next door. He's a horse. In fact, you might say, he's my neighbour. Let's have a look at drawing a horse, shall we? Right, so we're going to be drawing a horse. And I'm actually going to do 2 videos for this. In the first video, we're going to draw a basic horse's head. And I'll tell you more about the second video, but I'm going to do the second video separately so we can keep this one nice and short. So make sure you subscribe, and especially if you like horses. Okay, so you're going to need your pencil, your pen, and your rubber, and of course your paper. And let's get on with it, shall we? Right, so the first thing to do is to draw just a very light line, I'd say about there. Just a guide. And then we're going to draw our favourite, a big circle. And I'll say probably about this size. Okay, and now we're going to draw a smaller circle, which is going to bump up against this line a bit further along. So we're going to have it about there. Remember, these are just guides, so we're going to rub them out. The circles don't have to be perfect. And then again, we're going to draw another line, but this one's going to slightly come out just past this line a little bit. So, a bit like that. And it's going to come down here, back up like that. So there's our favourite 3-circle thing, which applied for the cat, the dog, and now the horse. Okay, so up here you can just draw in the ear. So I'm just going to freehand draw the ear. So that ear will come up a bit like that. So it's a little bit like a backward S, but just much more straightened out. And then we'll have it come back round like this. So it looks almost a bit like put that there, looks a bit like a flame on top of a match head. And then we're going to we'll draw down this line now actually. So we're going to have the line touch the top, just as this starts to curve around, this line's going to start coming down here. And there we go. So this circle is sticking out just a bit there. We're going to come round to this part of the smaller circle, and we're going to have that slight curve touching the bottom of this middle circle, and then continue up. But you're going to want this curve here just to sort of steeply curve round and join this circle, because this is going to be the horse's cheek, which is almost like a large circular muscle. So for the ear, we're going to draw another line from the top point coming down like that. And then come back to this small circle here. So go up, and then we're gonna cut off a little bit of this circle here by coming down like that. So you just cut off that bit of circle there, and then we're going to cut off another little bit of circle. It's that little bit there, and then we're coming out a bit here, and then we're going to join back with the circle again. Now we're going to draw a slight curve coming back up. So it's almost the same as that curve there, but it's just coming down a little bit here and then going back up and then curving around to join this line at the bottom here. Right, and then we're going to draw in a nostril. So that a nostril on a horse is like this. So you have a curve going that way, and then just another slight curve joining there, but make sure you've got a little bit of a line sticking up here. And we can draw in the eye. So the horse's eye is like this. So we can colour that in later. We'll just draw a little circle in here so that you've got the whites of the horse's eye will be just in those two little corners there each side. And this top bit here is going to be his eyelid, so you've got two lines like that. And now we're going to draw in some hair. So I'm just going to have the hair fall down on this side actually. He's going to have pretty long hair. So I've just done a curved line like that. You can draw the hair in however you want, but so it's almost like it's coming round from behind the ear and it's just coming down here, and then you can draw some jaggedy bits there. And well, let's just draw in a line, a nice curved line here. Oop. Like that. So that's going to be the front of his neck, and then we'll actually have his head come. So this is going to be the back of his neck, but you can just draw this in lightly just to give you an idea of where to put the horse's hair. So we're not going to pen that line in. Well, that's just going to be, unless you have his hair hanging over the other side, you might want to do that. But the hair really, actually, while we're on the subject of the horse's hair, if you were to make the horse look like it was running, then you could have the hair coming back and kind of sort of as though the wind's blowing it backwards, so you draw the jaggedy lines coming back this way like that. But I think this horse is going to be resting, so I'm going to draw in his hair hanging down like this. So you can just have a number of curved lines like that. And then just have it coming back up to that line. Obviously you're going to have a few more curves. See, I'm just drawing a number of curves just joining up to each other, so it looks like hair hanging that over onto this side. And you can sort all of this out with your pen and or colouring pencils or crayons or paint, however you're going to colour it in later on. We're going to draw in a second ear, because I'm guessing the horse would have a second ear. Certainly Horace has got 2 ears because he's got pretty good hearing. Right, so now you're ready for your pen. So we'll start with the ear that we've just drawn in, which is the one on the further side. Go around the hair. And then we'll go right the way down his nose. And then we draw in the first ear. And then carry on with his hair. And then again, just draw in the curves on the top there. Draw in his nostril. I'm going to colour that little circle in there so when he's running the air can flow in and help keep him cool while he's putting all that effort into running. Right, so now we can rub out those pencil lines. Don't forget, if I'm going too fast, then you can obviously just pause the video and keep pausing it until you've caught up. Remember, always following the pencil line. Right, I'm just going to draw in those little lines here. Looks a bit, I'm going to make that smile. There we are, looks much happier now. She looks a lot like Horace. Just put a few dots there to indicate the ear fluff. So there we have it, the horse's head. So obviously now we're at the stage where you can colour it in. So I'm going to colour it in now, but I'm going to speed it up. And I hope that's been helpful to you, especially if you want to draw a horse's head. And remember, I'm going to do a second video, which will be coming up soon. And so hope you'll be coming back for that. So I shall see you then. Thanks for watching. See you next time.